Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, I hope you're having a great day in Jesus. A little book on biblical archaeology by John McRay. He's got a PhD, University of Chicago, Professor Emeritus of New Testament and Archaeology at Wheaton College Graduate School. He's also the author of Paul, His Life and Teaching. This is put out by Baker Academic. So, you know, the great publishing houses of Grand Rapids, the Kriegels, the Erdmans, the Bakers, Pat Zondervan up there with Zondervan, all kinds of stuff out to Calvin College, Dutch Reformed. So Wheaton has gone kind of evangelical to new evangelical to it's getting into a little bit of liberalism there. But this would be just a really good reference work on archaeology and the New Testament. I get these, you know, we've got our little podcast, Biblical Archaeology Today with Steve Waldron, that's available on Spotify and Apple Podcast, iTunes, Google Play, CastBox, and others. So I get this, and I kind of use these as a basis for that. Here's some of the table of contents, list of illustrations on one page. And then we'll see how big this is. Like how many pages. It's a hefty paperback book. I forget where I got this. Either Amazon or Christian Book, I want to say. I may have gotten it on one of my forays up to Baker Christian Books in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So let's see. It's a total with the subject index of 432 pages. Glossary of technical terms, that's an excellent thing. That goes up to 420 pages. And then of the text itself, 412 pages. But like, look at this, these tables in the back. Look at the information you get in that. I mean, just fantastic. So, Archaeology in the New Testament by John McRay, PhD, University of Chicago, so he's well credentialed, qualified, Professor of Emeritus at Wheaton. I wouldn't mind getting his Paul. I like Paul biographies a lot. It looks like it's about 13-point print, tons of room to write in the, I'm dog-earing this. A lot of you don't like me to dog-ear, but that's just what I do. But I'm talking about like 1.5 to 2 inch places to write on the side. Dion and Paul Sea Voyage. Let me see just how much room there is to write on the side. Yeah, it's about 1.8 inches, and even room at the top and the bottom. But Jesus Ministry, Last Days in Judea, Pool of Siloam. So, you know, again, very readable, very accessible, got a subject index. So it's not a tight book. You know, most people are not going to sit down and read this. Some will. But most people will use it as a reference work. So appreciate Baker Academic coming out with this. Baker Bible Publishing's been coming out with some good stuff too. So God bless you. I want to say I appreciate you watching. We're thankful you're here with us. If this is your first time, please don't let it be your last time. Hey, why don't you hit subscribe, the bell notification, put it on social media, share with your friends. We want the world to be talking about Jesus and then living for Jesus Christ. That's the biggest thing. Be born again, water and spirit. God bless you. Love you in Jesus' name.